to hover the Zillion.
Oh,
it's actually going to be locked in. Zillion.
Well, this is what we were talking about. Xiaowei being that much more supportive jungler. Supportive mid laner even.
Question for me is, who's going to win out toe-to-toe? Because that's kind of a skill matchup too, but we've got to fight down in the bottom lane. Mark going to be jumping in onto the front line as iBoy goes down. Maestro's the...
Forced to flash away. And just a small misplay from the Dominus top lane.
Looks like he wants to go. And that's one of the beautiful things about this Zillion. You can just speed your Leona up and Mark can charge on it. What the answer is from them. They're going to lose this first one. That's fair enough. I just want to make sure that they don't lose an inhibitor turret.
Which is definitely not as expensive as that Essence Read.
It's certainly not
Makes that play even easier before the Baron is up.
Vici Gaming don't want to let this one go for nothing though. Double stun coming out from Aches. And he's going to get engaged on by Mark. In goes the Dominus though, and that's going to be one kill going the way of Xiaowei. In comes the Cataclysm. Look at the AoE, but they just don't have that much damage yet. That is going to be a great ultimate coming out onto Xiaopeng though.
Clear that out essentially, so no one to clear out the minions means this turret will go down.
It certainly will. The Herald will be finished.
Big impact in these team fights.
I think the biggest issue we had there was the Moonlight Vision from Gala missed.
Wave, but after that, oh, well actually DMO are just going to tank this one up to take the tower down. If Fortich...
Still yet to get a proper check here. Equalizer comes on in, but the smite is good. Xiaowei going to be trying to body block. It's going to be Chrono Shift onto his Renekton here. Xiaopeng cannot die just yet. Cube going to be charging on forwards. The Vision doesn't hit anyone though. Finally, Xiaopeng is going to go down. Mark is trapped at the back of the pit, trying to get the recall off. Oh. Does have his flash available. Every objective is going the way of DMO. Dagda, what is the game plan for VG? How do you learn? They're the ultimate being that every time you do something to them, they figure it out. Now they're going to be bringing this inhib push to the bottom lane. DMO pushing on forwards. This tower is not going to last long. Maestro cannot stand his ground here. And this is going to be an inhibitor taken. In the meantime, Forge split pushing on Rumble is just not the answer.
I'm baffled. I thought Vici would at least try to do something, but I suppose they realized, look, with the composition that we've gone for here, we don't really have the wave clear built into our comp to force these guys back, particularly when they have a bar.
Chrono Shift coming out from Xiaowei. The more AP you get, the more HP that person will come back. For a miracle right now, but I don't know if they've got enough time. They need to get on in. Xiaowei's been caught out slightly here, but he backs away. Mark is still alive. Equalizer, huge stun onto everyone. But do they have the damage to finish these kills? Mark walks away. Gala's the first one to go down. It's a huge kill coming out for VG. Maybe they can turn this game. iBoy trying to chase down Xiaowei as Natural comes back to life, but he will be finished off. It was just the GA, not the Chrono Shift. Chrono Shift still available after the Xiaowei looking for a quadra kill. The damage is going to be there. He has the death cap. Can he finish anyone off, though? That's going to be the question. Bombs go on in. Maestro's going to go down. Forge is the next target. The Infernal Drake doing so much work as Xiaowei making the plays. Xiaopeng is here to support his mid laner as well. iBoy dodges the bombs, though.
He's running out of...
Oh, look at him chase him down. Oh, my days. The triple kill for different alternate realities, and he'd realized this was the one that led to victory. He comes back on the Zillion, gets the triple, gets the Baron, Elder Dragon, because that's the only way that you can win this game right now. If we just use this Baron, just push in hips instead, don't allow you to even think about that team fight objective, we can't lose.
They're just going to lose. No, go towards the tower. Vici, save the tower.
Here we go. They're just going to try and end the game right here. The last Nexus tower has already gone down. The first one was already dropped. Nexus is bare. All they need to do is wait for the next minion wave. Moonlight Vigil doesn't do too much though. Stun coming in onto Xiaowei. He goes down without a Chrono Shift. Now onto the rest of the backline. iBoy does manage to get the first kill there as he's trapped in a Cataclysm. His ult does a good chunk of damage, but he's surrounded. He's outnumbered, and the game is going to end. It's going to be DMO taking the first one in this series.
And a confident performance. But oh, the Jax.
All right, well, Natural bringing out a little bit out of the meta pick here, but the Jax can absolutely massive performances. Multiple times had huge pop-ups. Here in LPL so far, it's not really been the case. Huge extended trade here in the top lane. Keep doing a massive amount of damage there to Natural. He's not going to be able to finish the kill off just yet. I believe Slice and Dice will be on cooldown. Counter-Strike's about to come up though. Natural maybe wants to take this one. Cube flashing away. It's going to be followed on in, and Natural goes to the 1v1, but Cube takes the mid lane. Equalizer in. Maestro going to be able to get the CC, and Xiaowei's flash is not going to be good enough. Burns him to a crisp, and that's actually going to be turret trading the kill back. Mark able to CC. Vici using this early advantage they found for themselves to get that Ocean Drake to start things off. It's going to be a nice bit of sustain. And this Rift Herald going to be relatively healthy as this tower goes down. I don't think they're going to be able to get another charge. In fact, they left the tower up on 1 HP, so the Herald will go down completely.
They want to make as much of this CS as possible die to the turret. Already answering on the bottom side. Q needs to be careful. Has Maestro waiting in the wings.
Here we go. They're looking to force the play here. Equalizer comes down. Bullet time is onto Maestro, but it's not enough damage just yet. Natural walks away with his life. Huge amount of damage, but there's a stun onto 2. Coming back across. Xiao Peng is the first one to go down in this fight. Now Aches trying to find his way onto Mark. Challenging Smite down as Gala flashes away from Cube. Mark has to use that summoner as well, but Forge finds the slow, and there goes Gala. 3 kills now in Forge's pocket.
You can structure stuff in the top lane DMO, but Vici Gaming find the collapse and the turnaround. They just sent everyone across a bunch of vision on that bottom side of the map for this very immobile Cassiopeia moving through the jungle by herself. They need Xiao Peng and support. They're trying to get these backs off so you can pick up some with the teleport.
They are not willing to give this one up just yet. DMO going to have priority on the dragon. It's stolen though by Ice. Huge ultimate coming out from Xiao Peng, and now Maestro on the front line will fall. It's a trade 1-for-1 as Natural will be the next one to go down. Bullet time doesn't connect. And
4,000 as well to try and keep people frozen up and stop them jumping on. Natural.
Cube goes on in, but he's all alone right now. Takes a huge chunk of damage and will go down. That's a kill into the hands of Xiao Wei. Bullet time across the team. Gala gets one.
Finally, we get the damage out of DMO. It only took 2 fights before they could really get in a position to go for it, but they will get this mid-turret. Now they can back it up and start to clear out some... Yeah, I was going to say.
Goes for the GLP, goes for the Rod of Ages. He's going to change things up. He's not getting the death cap this time around.
Play around this mid lane, threaten the Baron to see if Vici go for it, but they don't know they're in the bush.
Solar Flare goes on in, but Aches goes way too deep. Xiao Peng takes so much damage from the culling. And iBoy can't quite finish the job. It's going to be onto Maestro now. He's tanky, but not quite tanky enough. Now the rest of the fight is going to ensue as Cube. Huge on the front line. Bullet time onto iBoy. He walks away with barely any HP.
We're going to try and turn onto the Baron and trade the overall power continuously throughout the game for this initial burst of the Baron.
I don't know if DMO have even realized this is happening just yet. Forge on his way. Does not have the equalizer available, but he might be able to find Natural. Even the play that went awry in the top lane right at the start of the game, at least they were forcing the issue. Here we go, massive bullet time. It's only onto Maestro though. Mark goes so deep, Eclipse onto everybody here, and Ike's goes down to the back line. Mark just about walks away with his life, and Maestro will fall. It's a 2-for-0, and DMO are in the driver's seat.
This Baron buff is doing work for them right now. Screw your Inferno Soul, they say. We've got the power. They push in towards the first minion, or first turret with those minions. Mark goes back to collect the second minion wave. Give it that Baron buff to speed them up so they can try and push towards this inhibitor, but they've decided, you know what, we want to take down all of the remaining turrets you have, put the pressure on you.
Is very much on their side, but now looking towards this bottom lane tier 2, they're going to be able to walk away comfortably. The cannon might finish the job here, and it will do as well. Nicely done.
To move in and try and get this back.
This is what I want to see out of iBoy. This is the player we know.
There we
Cataclysm goes in, equalizer to follow. Mark is on the front line blocking the culling, but it's 1 kill going to Forge. iBoy getting chased down by Natural. He's got no support from the team, and he will be traded. But at what cost? VG run rampant in the fight. Cube takes a
Elder Drake.
We were talking about the components of this VG roster. We were talking about Cube and Forge. They both come huge. Wants to try and go for the steal. Has no vision right now. There goes the control wall. 2,000 HP remaining. Looks like they might just go for the 50-50 right here. They're trying to stall out on the health, but perfect smite from Ike's.
Looking natural.
Excellent control here, but in the meantime, yes, split push going down in the bottom. Vici Gaming are going to be heading towards this mid lane, and the siege begins. Maybe Koma's master plan can come to fruition.
20 seconds left on this. They can maybe try and turn this with a good bullet time.
It's about time that some objectives are taken. VG finally starting to cash in on the advantages that they started to snowball 30 minutes ago. Cube getting on towards this tier 2 turret. Natural cannot find himself the trade that he wants. This turret will be going down. Cube happy to tank for just a little while.
And we are now hitting the point in the game where everyone is approaching that full item build. This is where DMO should be in charge. But
look at the damage there! Equalizer finishes the kill, but it's iBoy that set things up once again. Now Mark goes in onto the backline. Bullet time is cancelled and everything's coming up VG right here. It's looking like the game might be over. Natural will fall, so will Gala. There's nothing they can do about it, and VG are going to push us to a game 3.
iBoy has stepped up magnificently. We can see why legacies were built around this carry. We can see why Coma wanted him as the AD carry, because twice in this game he steps up to pull the game back from the brink and give it to Vici.
There we have it. It's going to be 1-1 on the scoreboard.
Up Vici to bring this back from the brink.
And look at that huge swing in gold. It looked like
taken away means that you haven't got a lot of things that can try and dive and cover the distance onto that Ken.
Well, the final lock-in, I like what VG have managed to build for themselves here, because when you look at what DMO's win conditions are, it's very much focused on the late game. Speaking of that, we do have a fight coming on in. Forge starting things off strong. The rest of the team on their way. Forge going to survive as he flashes to safety, and Xiaopeng caught out without a prayer.
Great call from Vici, but in the top lane.
Natural looking for this 1v1. Cube might just be about to go down. Does find himself for stun. Lightning Dash not going to be available. 1 more second, and he might just get away. There's a slow, though, and Natural finds it. Can it be traded? That's the question. Ike's trying to dish out the damage, and I think he might just have it. Although Natural turning things around does not have the shield comes out. Ike's 1 more auto. It's not enough. Jumps over the wall, and there it is. Natural with a 2v1.
That was so well played by the top laner for Dominus. Finding the kill onto Cube had been a thorn in his side. Now they're going for the third one.
He wants some more Hextech ultimatum, baby.
What Ike's wants to do. They're the ones in control of this mid lane and can try and push down this turret very quickly and move on towards that tier 2. There's only Natural here. This was going to be a to-come-later opportunity for Vici Gaming if they can get the advantages elsewhere on the map. In particular, you can see
it is still going to be a little while before Aphelios properly kicks off. Solar Flare coming on in, bullet time as well. And that, ladies and gentlemen, feed to win. He knows he'll respawn quicker than bullet time. He'll come back up. He's on a whole about the Dragon Soul. Natural. Gonna be in a little bit of trouble here. Solar Flare gonna come down. Look at this CC chain. What can you even do? Hextech ultimatum comes on down. You can 1v3, 1v...
Remind me not to play solo queue.
That's my EUS coming out. That's my EUS coming out. I'm sorry, guys. Cube gonna get engaged on here. 2v1 right now. Xiaopeng and GA trying to finish the job, and GA will be able to grab himself that kill.
Vici aren't going to be in.
Nice little turret pickup, and that's without the Rift Herald as well. DMO looking at their third Drake once again. This is consistent. We've got 2 different mid laners here with 2 different styles.
And you're not going to finish your point. You can't finish your point. Rift Herald's gone down.
Here we go. This is an engage from Mark. He's going to go in and go gold, and Ike's just about surviving as the bullet time. Wiser. This is going to be Baron, and this is a strategic
to turn that very, very quickly. You saw how low Ike's went, but it doesn't matter. Vici sneak away that objective. DMO were none the wiser, but they can turn towards this dragon off the back of that and pick up the Cloud Soul.
Baron for a Dragon Soul. I have to say,
the whole job, the whole reason you held on to this has gone out the window with that fantastic play from Ike's and Forge. Or sorry, Terra should be equalized what's been taken on the bottom. So if you're only losing an outer mid lane turret for this Baron push, you're pretty happy. But as I say that, iBoy is going to try and push on towards the bottom side, but with everyone else backing.
A spot, honestly, needs to be careful not to overforce the issues. Be happy to go for the team fight buff instead.
Cullen not doing much work there. There's the flash engage.
It's onto Mark though, not the It's onto Maestro, sorry, and Natural goes in onto the backline. Bullet time deters the main engage, and now Natural left out alone. Moonlight Vigil does huge damage across the team, but Cube trades it back. Now Gala jumping on forwards with the onslaught. Can't quite finish off iBoy, who goes golden. GA is here dishing out the damage himself, but in goes Forge as well. DMO looking good in this fight, but it's trading back and forth. 2 players remain. Fight on our hands here. 3,000 remaining on the Elder Dragon. It's taken, and it's going to be huge for the team fight. Bullet time comes down as Cube gets one. It's traded back. for this fight. The executes are not going to be available. There goes the solo player. Huge bullet time across the team, but Gala survives. Down into GA now as the slicing Maelstrom onto everyone. Natural the next target. Mark goes down. Gala is next. And VG have found the fight they were searching for.
There's nowhere to run. There's nowhere behind DMO fall. They'd done so well in tiptoeing around Vici Gaming, making sure they didn't give them the opportunity to find the team fight. But at the last second, Vici find it and will take the victory.
It's not... Oh, Natural gets a cheeky little kill at the end there. He's going to find himself consolation prize. It was not pretty. It was not what we wanted. Hang on. Can they actually end right here? Zhao Peng going to be able to get one kill for himself. The game is going to end. VG, they've had some tribulations.